song called. From the beautiful Novi Hilton Hotel, it's the 1989 Miss Michigan USA Pageant, featuring the most beautiful young women from around the state of Michigan and special guest performers. Your hostess for this evening, State Pageant Director Corinne Bozen-Grizel. Your host for this evening, professional actor and entertainer, the very debonair Mr. Tom Mazzaro. Ladies and gentlemen, your hostess and hostess for this evening, Mr. Corinne Bozen and Mr. Tom Mazzaro.
Thank you, Tom. Thank you very much. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Novi Hilton Hotel. You know, it's an exciting day, and the task of determining who will be Miss Michigan USA is a difficult one that I'm glad that I am not undertaking, which is why I'm glad here and not sitting there at the judging table.
You know it, Corinne. Right now there's so much excitement backstage. These young women are on pins and needles as they prepare for tonight's competition.
Before we begin the competition, we thought you might like to meet the contestants individually during the parade of contestants. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the contestants for the 1989 Miss Michigan USA Pageant in their official Miss Michigan USA t-shirts.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Miss Michigan USA Pageant. I'm Tricia Yvette Alexander. I'm 22 years old from Farmington Hills.
Good evening, my name is Christine Barrett. I'm 21 years old and I'm from Fraser. Hello, my name is Laura Barron. I'm 19 years old and I'm from Allen Park.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Susie Blandon, 22 from Yale.
Good evening, I'm Dawn Blakely. I'm 23 years old and I'm from Flint.
Hello, I'm April Brown, 19 years old from Brighton.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Jeannie Bonanno. I'm 21 and I'm from Roseville.
Good evening, my name is Nicole Bush. I'm 17 years old and I'm from Northville.
Good evening, my name is Monique Burgess. I'm 21 from Mount Clemens.
Hello, everybody. I'm Shannon Cooper, and I'm 18, and I'm from Charlotte.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Patty Bino. I'm 22 years old and from Mackinac Island.
Hi, everyone. My name is Tracy DeLore. I'm 22, and I'm from Grand Rapids.
Hello, everyone. My name is Tammy Cushist. I'm 21 years old and I'm from Waterford.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Karen Lynn Finucane. I'm 23 years old, and I'm from Birmingham.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Shelley Fick. I'm 18 years old, and I'm from Lapeer.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Kelly Gafford. I'm 19 years old, and I'm from Detroit.
Hello, everyone. My name is Christine Foley. I'm 17 years old, and I live in Farmington Hills.
Good evening. My name is Wendy Gorska. I'm 20 years old, and I'm from Troy.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Cassandra Gilliam. I'm 20 years old, and I'm from Southville.
Hello, my name is Dawn Hamblin. I'm 20 years old, and I'm from Auburn Hills.
Welcome. My name is Angela Gray. I'm 22 years old, and I'm from Detroit.
Hello, everyone. I'm Beth Henningsen. I'm 23 years old, and I'm from Northville.
My heartiest welcome to everyone. My name is Pamela Ree Hatcher. I'm 20 years of age, and I'm from Detroit. Thank you.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Tanya Hurley. I'm 22 years old, and I'm from New Baltimore.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Anne Marie Hollis. I'm 19 from Royal Oak.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Judges, I'm 23-year-old Chanel Jackson of Ann Arbor, Roseville City.
Good evening, I'm Rosanna Iannucci. I'm 18 years old and I'm from Sterling Heights.
Good afternoon, my name is Sandy Knoll. I'm 21 years old and I'm from Grand Rapids.
Hello, everyone. My name is Kristen Johnson. I'm 20 years old from Jackson.
Hi, my name is Samantha Levesque. I'm 19 from Grand Lake.
Good evening. My name is Karen Kudrick. I'm 22 and I'm from Canton.
Hello, my name is Lori Nader. I'm 19 years of age and I'm from Sterling Heights.
Hello, everyone. My name is Lynette Lovett. I'm 19 and I'm from Garden City.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Kimberly McCarthy. I'm 23 years old and I'm from Groseal.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Denise Madden. I'm 18 years old and from Otisville.
Hi, my name is Betsy Maxwell. I'm 19 years old and I'm from Birmingham. Hello, everyone. My name is Sandra McLeod. I'm 21 years old and I'm from Southgate.
Hello, everyone. I'm Dan Molinari. I'm 18 and from
Hello, everyone. My name is Deanna Miller. I'm 22 years old and I'm from Novi.
Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Michelle Nagy, 19 years old from Highland.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Kenya Moore. I'm 17 years of age, and I'm from Detroit.
Hello and good afternoon. My name is Nicole O'Neill. I'm 19 years old, and I'm from Ypsilanti.
Hi, my name is Debbie Newman. I'm 19, and I'm from Detroit.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Stephanie Patrick. I'm 24 years of age, and I'm from Flint.
Hi, my name is Jennifer Orvis. I'm 20 years old and I'm from Flint.
Good evening. My name is Suzanne Payton. I'm 20 years old and I'm from Huron Township.
Hi, I'm Barbara Patton. I'm 19 years old from Livonia.
Hi, everyone. I'm Patricia Fluke. I'm 18 years old and I'm from Heartland.
Hello, everyone. I'm Christina Phillips. I'm 18 years of age and I'm from Taylor.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Rhonda Reed. I'm 22 years old and I'm from Lansing.
Good evening. I'm Stacy Postuma. I'm 21 years old and I'm from Ludington.
Hello, everyone. My name is Carrie Rolek. I'm 18 years old, and I'm from Ypsilanti.
Hello, I'm Julie Richards. I'm 19 years old, and I'm from Bloomfield Hills.
Hi there. My name is Jennifer Shack. I'm 18 years old, and I'm from Farmington Hills.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Cheryl Russa. I'm 20 years old, and I'm from Romeo.
My name's Jill Smith. I'm 19 years old, and I'm from Plymouth.
Hi, my name is Jennifer Smith. I'm 19, and I'm from Midland.
Hello, everyone, and welcome. My name is Christine Suma. I'm 23 years old, and I'm from Warren.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Tracy Starkle. I'm 21 years old, and I'm from Birmingham.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Jill Thomas. I'm 23, and I'm from Southfield.
Hello, everyone. My name is Heidi Swarthout. I'm 22 years old, and I'm from Warren.
Hello, everyone. I'm Teresa Updegrove. I'm 20, and I'm from Davison.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Rosalind Turner. I'm 18 years old, and I'm from Livonia.
Hello, everyone. My name is Melissa von Degenhausen. I'm 18 and from Byron.
Good evening. My name is Patrice Verdun. I'm 17 years old, and I'm from Flint.
Hello, everyone. My name is Jillian Warner. I'm 20 years of age, and I'm from Saginaw.
I am Pamela Wade, 19 years of age, from Traverse City.
Hello and good evening. My name is Karen Watson. I'm 23 years old, and I'm from New Boston.
Hello, everyone. My name is Angela Watkins. I'm 17 years old, and I'm from Walled Lake.
Good evening. My name is Marion Welt. I'm 23 years old, and I'm from Belleville.
Good evening. I'm Michelle Weber. I'm 19, and I'm from Mount Clemens.
Hi, everyone. My name is Gail Witt. I'm 20 years old, and I'm from Belleville.
Hello. My name is Vanessa White. I'm 21 years old, and I'm from Kalamazoo.
Hello, my name is Kimberly Winchester. I'm 23 years of age, and I'm from Ypsilanti.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Karen Wright. I'm 21, and I'm from Detroit.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Tammy Yake. I'm 19 years old, and I'm from Richmond.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Danielle Potter. I'm 20 years old, and I'm from Bloomfield Hills.
Hello, everyone. I'm Andrea Swinehart. I'm 17, and I'm from Kalamazoo.
Good evening. My name is Stacy Bassan. I'm 21 years old. I'm from Detroit.
Well, there you are. You've seen each of the contestants. Don't start judging yet. In a little while, we'll meet them all once again right here on stage in their evening gowns when we announce the names of Miss Amity, Miss Photogenic, and of course, the 15 semifinalists.
And when the evening competition begins, the semifinalists will be judged on 3 categories: poise, personality, and appearance. Tonight you will watch as we go from the semifinalists to the 5 finalists and then to Miss Michigan USA 1989.
And while we await the announcement of the names of those 15 semifinalists, I'd like to take this opportunity to reintroduce my handsome co-host, who is not only a handsome and talented gentleman on stage, but he's also an excellent performer. Please welcome, if you will, Mr. Tom Mazzaro.
Thank you, Corinne. Up on the mic, please. Thank you. I'll do my rendition of a tune that Andy Williams was famous Love Thee, the Godfather. Up a little bit on the volume, thanks. On my volume. Speak softly, love, and hold me warm against your heart. I feel your arms, a tender trembling moment start. softly love so no one hears us but the sky. The vows of love we make will live until we die. My life is yours, and all because you came into my world with love, so softly love. Wine-colored days warmed by the sun, deep velvet nights when we are one. Speak softly, love, and hold me warm against your heart. I feel your arms, a tender trembling moment start. We're in a world our very own, sharing a love that only few have ever known. Speak softly, Lord, so no one hears us but the sky. The vows of love we make will live until we die. My life is yours, and all because you came into my world with love, so softly Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you. I'd like to go back a few years. A little more, please. The sky was blue and high above. That moon was new, and so was love. This aching heart of mine is saying, lover, where can you be? You came at last, love had its day. Well, that day has passed, you've gone away. This aching heart of mine is saying, lover, come back to me. When I remember every little thing you used to do, I'm so lonely. 'Cause every world I walked along, well, I walked along with you. No wonder I am lonely. The sky is blue, the night is cold, that moon is new, but love is old. And while I'm waiting here, my lonely heart is singing, lover, come back to me. Oh yeah, the sky was blue and high above, that moon was new, and so was love. This aching heart of mine is saying, lover, where can you be? You came at last, love had its day. Well, that day has passed, you've gone away. This aching heart of mine is saying, lover, come back to me. When I remember every little thing you used to do, I'm so lonely. 'Cause every road I walked along, well, I walked along with you. No wonder I am lonely. The sky was blue, the night was cold, that moon was new, but love is old. And while I'm waiting here, my lonely heart is singing, lover, come back to me. Oh yeah, lover, come back to me. Come on. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Thomas, the ladies aren't ready yet. You know how long it takes to primp for an evening gown. So can you do another tune for us?
We need one more tune.
We need one more tune, I'm sure.
Why don't you go
One
ahead
more
and just
tune.
keep the next song rolling?
Let's hear it for Tom Azzaro, please.
Thank you. Well, this is something Gregory Hines did, produced by Luther Vandross. All right, put our hands together here. All right. She wants to take a chance with me. Says she really wants to dance with me. Oh, thank you very much. I certainly hope they are ready now.
I certainly hope we are too. At this time, we would like to welcome back all of the contestants for the 1989 Miss Michigan USA Pageant. Ladies, give them a nice welcoming round of applause. One of these lovely young ladies that you'll be seeing here tonight on stage will represent the state of Michigan in the 1989 Miss USA Pageant as it is televised live on CBS this February from Mobile, Alabama. Maybe she'll be your candidate.
Now, over the last month or so, it's been very hectic time for these young women. They've been busy making last-minute preparations, selecting their right swimsuit, the right evening gown, and visiting the salon to make sure that every hair is in place and that every fingernail is just right.
That's right. And during this time, friendships and allegiances were developed that may last a lifetime. In honor of those newfound friendships, each contestant was asked to vote for the young woman they would most likely choose as a best friend or sister. And the recipient of that award is known as Miss Amity. In just a few moments, we will be honoring one of these young women with that honor of being nominated Miss Amity by her peers in the 1989 Miss Michigan USA Pageant.
I believe I have the envelope somewhere here.
You have the envelope.
Let's see. Get where I put it.
How about another nice warm round of applause for these beautiful young women who come from all around the state of Michigan, the Detroit metropolitan area, Mackinac Island, Traverse City, Ludington, Kalamazoo, Flint, Saginaw. They come from all over the state of Michigan.
Actually, your idea last night looks much more appealing. Last night, Corinne suggested if the young ladies were willing to give back the dresses to us, that the two of us could open up a real nice resale shop for gowns.
We think it would work very well. At this time, we would like to present the award of Miss Amity to one of these lucky young women. And to present that award, I think it's only fitting that the recipient of the award from last year's pageant present the award to Miss Amity for the 1989 pageant. And she's standing right behind me. Antonia Dutson, Miss Michigan USA, 1988, also took home the title of Miss Amity last year. The recipient of the Miss Amity Award in the 1989 Miss Michigan USA Pageant is Beth Henningsen. Congratulations, Beth, and thank you, Tony. Before we announce the names of the semifinalists, there is another award to be presented. A special category of Miss Photogenic was voted upon by a special panel of judges, comprised of professional photographers and people in the modeling industry. The judges' selection of Miss Photogenic was based upon the photographs submitted and reproduced for publication in the souvenir program book. To present the award to this year's recipient, please welcome Cynthia Paul, Miss Photogenic from the 1988 Miss Michigan USA Pageant. The young lady selected by our panel of photographers and modeling agents as Miss Photogenic is Karen Finnegan. Congratulations to you, Karen. Well, we're ready to announce the names of the semifinalists in the 1989 Miss Michigan USA Pageant. One of these young women will represent Michigan in a nationally televised Miss USA Pageant as it's televised live on CBS from Mobile, Alabama. That's right. May we have the envelope, please?
Long-awaited envelope.
Yes. To each of the contestants, I personally would like to say I wish you all the very best of luck, and it's been a pleasure working with each and every one of you. May God bless you and wish you the very best of luck. I'd be happy to. Alrighty. The names of the semifinalists are in no particular order and has no bearing on points accumulated during the judging procedure. Semifinalist number 1 is Deanna Miller. Semifinalist number 2 is Christine Barrett. And let's welcome Danielle Potter, semifinalist number 3. Semifinalist number 4 is Wendy Gorsica. Here comes semifinalist number 5, Heidi Swarthout. Semifinalist number 6 is Stephanie Patrick. And let's put our hands together and welcome semifinalist number 7, Christina Phillips. Semifinalist number 8 is Shelley Fick. Semifinalist number 9 is Jill Warner. And here comes semifinalist number 10, Barbara Patton. Semifinalist number 11, Miss April Brown. Let's welcome semifinalist number 12, Beth Henningsen. Semifinalist number 13 is Karen Finucane. Just 2 more names of young women who have the opportunity to possibly represent Michigan in the 1989 Miss USA Pageant, and one of them is semifinalist number 14, Kristen Johnson. And the last young lady who will have the opportunity to compete for the title of Miss Michigan USA is semifinalist number 15, Kenya Moore. Congratulations to the semifinalists and to each of the contestants. Once again, we say congratulations and may God be with you. In just a few moments, you'll have the opportunity to meet each of the semifinalists as we chat with them a bit about their hopes, dreams, and aspirations. The judges will be casting their ballots in 2 categories, both evening gown and personality. And if we can, let's have a nice round of applause congratulating our contestants and, of course, our semifinalists. What's scheduled to happen next is that Tom will take center stage and greet the contestants, the semifinalists, and he'll be talking with them briefly about categories that they indicated on their application forms that they would be comfortable talking about on stage. So at this time, let's welcome back our 15 semifinalists, starting with group number 1, semifinalists number 1 through 8. Semifinalists number 1 through 8.
Semifinalists 1 through 8, please.
Let me call their names up. Deanna Lynn Miller is semifinalist number 1. Christine Barrett is semifinalist number 2. Danielle Potter, semifinalist number 3. Wendy Gorsica, semifinalist number 4. Heidi Swarthout, semifinalist number 5. Stephanie Patrick, semifinalist number 6. Christina Phillips, number 7. And Shelley Lynn Fick, number 8.
Semifinalist number 1, Deanna Miller. Hello, Deanna. Let's see, tell us about your job as a production control supervisor.
I'm a supervisor at an automotive parts supplier. I supervise both men and women, and it's a very challenging job because in most positions in other companies, this job is held by a man. So it's been a great challenge, and it's also quite an honor because the company that I work for has been in business for 15 years, and I'm the youngest female supervisor that they've ever had. So it's really quite a challenge and an honor. Thank you.
Well, thank you very much. Semifinalist number 1, Deanna Miller. Deanna's 22 years of age. She is from Novi. She's 5'5", 108 pounds. Brown hair and green eyes. She's a Pisces. Hobbies include traveling and meeting new people, dancing, among others. Semifinalist number 1, Deanna Miller. Thank you, Deanna. Semifinalist number 2 is Christine Barrett. Christine, why don't you tell us a few things about your past and future travel plans?
In the past, I have made I've traveled to Chicago, and I've visited the art museum there, and I really enjoy going to the art museum. And my big dream for someday is to go to Paris and to visit the Louvre over there. Thank you.
Very good. Semifinalist number 2, Christine Barrett. Christine is 21 years of age, and she is from Fraser. She's 5'7", 117 pounds, brunette hair and brown eyes. She's a Gemini. Semifinalist number 2, Christine Barrett. Thank you. Semifinalist number 3 is Danielle Potter. Hi, Danielle. See, it says here that you've had a lot of different experiences in Madrid. Would you like to tell us a few things about that?
I've been modeling now for approximately 3 years, and there's always a time when you get to a point where you're like, this is it. I don't want to do this anymore. And I was nearly at that point last summer, and a friend of mine recommended that I go to Madrid, Spain. So I did. I went there. After buying my ticket, I ended up with $400, but I went anyway. And I signed with an agency there, and I lived and worked there for 6 months, got a wonderful portfolio, and now I'm working constantly. So don't ever give up.
Thank you, Danielle. Danielle is 20 years of age. She is from Bloomfield Hills. Danielle stands 5'8" tall and weighs 124 pounds. She has brown hair, brown eyes. She's a Taurus. Semifinalist number 3, Danielle Potter. Thank you, Danielle. Semifinalist number 4 is Wendy Gorsica. Hi. Let's see. You have a few things that you'd like to say about your family.
Sure, I'd love to. I come from a family of 1 brother and 2 wonderful parents. We're very close. We spend a lot of time sailing together out on Lake St. Clair and racing our sailboat. We did the Sarnia to Alpena race last year, so I got an opportunity to spend 3 days with my parents on a little 34-foot sailboat, but it was really enjoyable. Thank you.
Thank you, Wendy. Wendy is 20 years of age, and she's from Troy. She's 5'7", 115 pounds, has chestnut hair and sea blue eyes. She's a Gemini. likes to sail and fish and travel. Semifinalist number 4, Wendy Gorsica. Thank you, Wendy. Semifinalist number 5 is Heidi Swarthout. Okay. Let's see. You have a few things to tell us about peer pressure and how you feel it affects young people.
Thank you. One of the most important things that I would like to portray as being Miss Michigan 1989 would be to the youth of America to not to be overcome by peer pressure. We've all been given special gifts, and it's our responsibility to utilize those gifts and become the best possible person that we can be, and not to go by what your friends are saying or your peers, but to really go for what you believe in, and you can be the best. Thank you.
Thank you, Heidi. Heidi, 22 years old, and she is from Warren. She's 5 foot 6 inches tall and weighs 120 pounds. She's light brown hair and blue eyes, and she's a Cancer. She describes herself as ambitious, loyal, and outgoing. Likes to snow ski and do some bowling. Semifinalist number 5, Heidi Swarthout. Thank you, Heidi. Semifinalist number 6 is Stephanie Patrick. Hi, Stephanie. So you've been to the Middle East, I read here. So I suspect you have a few good things to tell us about that.
Well, the way that I ended up over there, my mother is working presently in Saudi Arabia. So as a graduation present from college, she gave me the opportunity to visit her for 3 months over there. And it was a challenging experience for me to be able to see how the women live over there. And it gave me a greater appreciation for the United States because they're not able to drive and do various things. And it gave me an opportunity to see how really great it is to be right here in America. Thank you.
Thank you, Stephanie. Stephanie is 24 years of age, and she's from Flint. She's 5 foot 9 inches tall, weighs 129 pounds, has black hair and dark brown eyes, and she's an Aries. It says here she describes herself as optimistic, caring, and creative. Semifinalist number 6, Stephanie Patrick. Thank you, Stephanie. Semi-finalist number 7 is Christina Phillips. Let's see. Tell us how you feel about pageants and how they can be beneficial to young women.
I think pageants are a wonderful opportunity for girls to be able to learn to express themselves, learn to communicate, and hopefully project themselves in a natural way. The most important thing that I found that you need to remember in pageants is to be yourself, and also to remember that you're not competing against the other girls, but against yourself. And the most important thing is to improve yourself during the pageant. Thank you.
Thank you, Christina. Christina's 18 years of age, and she's from Taylor. She's 5 foot 5 inches tall and weighs 109 pounds. She has brown hair and brown eyes, and she's a Libra. Says she enjoys physical fitness, skiing, swimming, reading, and folk art. Semi-finalist number 7, Christina Phillips. Semi-finalist number 8 is Shelley Fick. I understand you have a few things you'd like to say about your family also.
Sure would. I grew up with a sister and a brother, and my parents and they're not like my parents, they're like my friends. And that helps out a lot with the difficulties of teenagers growing up. It helps out a lot when your parents are your friends and they talk to you about what's going on and not disciplining you so much. Thank you.
Thank you, Shelley. Shelley is 18 years of age. She's from Lapeer. Stands 5 foot 8 inches tall, weighs 123 pounds. She has blonde hair and blue eyes, and she's a Pisces. Describes herself as punctual, fashionable, and energetic. Semi-finalist number 8, Shelley Fick. Ladies and gentlemen, our first 8 semi-finalists. Ladies, if you please. And now we will bring up our remaining 7 semifinalists. Jill Warner, Barbara Patton, April Brown, Beth Henningsen, Karen Finugan, Kristen Johnson, and Kenya Moore. Semi-finalist number 9, Jill Warner. You have a lot to tell us about the power of self-confidence.
I'd like to say the power of self-confidence can do you wonders. As you grow up, you should learn to have self-confidence in yourself. Say to yourself, you can do anything you want to, and you will succeed in life. You have to have your goals high, and in order to reach them, get yourself ready for everything, and you'll do it. Thank you.
Thank you, Jill. Jill is 20 years old, and she's from Saginaw. She's 5 foot 9 inches tall and weighs 120 pounds. She has light brown hair with green eyes, and she's an Aries. Says she enjoys swimming, boating, exercising. Semi-finalist number 9, Jill Warner. Semi-finalist number 10 is Barbara Patton. See, it says here you traveled extensively throughout the U.S. and other countries. So I suspect you have some good stories to tell us.
No. I'll be brief. No, I've traveled to France and England when I was in high school. I went to Mexico. I've traveled throughout the United States. I really like to visit other countries and meet with other people, and it's interesting to learn about other people's cultural backgrounds. So I find that really exciting, and I think that it's something that I can really have fun with. And I think that if I was chosen Miss Michigan, I think that would also give me a good opportunity to travel some more. Thank you.
Thank you, Barbara. Barbara is 19 years old. She's from Livonia. She stands 5 foot 9 inches tall and weighs 125 pounds. She has brown hair with blue eyes, and she's a Sagittarius. Her hobbies are collecting giraffes and bowling, and says that her ambition is to be a successful fashion show producer. Semi-finalist number 10, Barbara Patton. Semi-finalist number 11 is April Brown. Says here you have a few things to tell us about self-discipline and what it is to you.
Sure. Self-discipline, to me, is a very important factor in my life. Self-discipline justifies the sacrifices you must make in order to attain your goals. And what bigger goal than to be Miss Michigan USA and represent Michigan in the Miss USA contest. Thank you.
Thank you, April. April is 19 years of age, and she is from Brighton. She stands 5 foot 10 inches tall and weighs 128 pounds. She has brown hair and brown eyes, and she's an Aries. Her ambition is to own and operate a health and recreational complex. Enjoys running and tennis and whatnot. Semi-finalist number 11, April Brown. Semi-finalist number 12 is Beth Henningsen. This ought to be interesting. Tell us about your most embarrassing moment.
I knew once I put that down, I was fair game for this question. I worked for CBS Sports, and they did the Pistons playoff games. And during the playoff games, I wear an earpiece in my ear with the producer constantly telling me what to do. It's not that bad until he starts yelling, and my job is to keep track of all the announcers. So one day I am standing there after they won the semifinals and they're going into California. I'm standing outside the locker room, and the producer is yelling to me, "You have to find the announcers, you have to find the announcers." Well, I know where the announcers are. They're in the locker room. So I stand there and I think, and he's still yelling at me, and he knows I'm standing there. So I asked the security guard very politely, excuse me, but can I go in the locker room, thinking it's 1988, women can go in these locker rooms. They said, sure, no problem. I said, well, are you sure I can go in the locker room? They said, sure. So I walked right into the Pistons locker room, and there I stood in front of probably about 100 male media representatives and all the basketball players. And I can tell you, right to the right when you walk in, is their jacuzzi and sauna room. And then politely, one of the escorts from CBS just came and escorted me right out of the room. No one said anything. And then to this day, I just stood there, and I didn't know for the longest time. I said, wow, I wonder what was wrong with that. But I just stood there, and now, as I think back, how embarrassing. Thank you.
Thank you, Beth. Beth is 23 years old, and she is from Northville Township. She's 5 foot 8 inches tall and weighs 110 pounds. She has brown hair and blue eyes, and she's an Aries. Her hobbies include cooking, exercising, horseback riding, and selling real estate. It says someday that she'd like to be a sports reporter for a major television network. Semi-finalist number 12, Beth Henningsen. Semi-finalist number 13 is Karen Fanugan. Why would you like to be a salesperson for an auto company?
Well, I've been working for the last 3 years as an auto show narrator. And to be a salesperson for one of these companies, you work in front of hundreds and hundreds of people. And it's just a very exciting job. You meet so many different people, and you always have something new to do. I've traveled around the country. I've been to probably about 20 cities in the last 3 years. And it's one of the most exciting ways to get to see our country and enjoy yourself at the same time. Thank you.
Thank you, Karen. Karen is 22 years of age, and she is from Birmingham. She stands 5 foot 9 inches tall and weighs 125 pounds. She has dark brown hair and green eyes, and she's a Scorpio. She describes herself as outgoing, sincere, and ambitious. Semi-finalist number 13, Karen Fanugan. Thank you, Karen. Semi-finalist number 14 is Kristen Johnson. It says here you have a few things to tell us about the American Business Women's Association, or scholarship.
The American Business Women's Association is a nationwide organization, and they hand out scholarships to young women that go to public universities. And what you have to do to qualify is, number one, have a mother that is a career woman in your community. And then they evaluate you by first having an interview, and then they evaluate your community services and your grade point average. And I've gotten it for 3 consecutive years, and it's helped out considerably with my education at Michigan State.
Thank you, Kristen. Kristen is 20 years of age, and she's from Jackson. She stands 5 foot 7 and 1/2 inches tall and weighs 117 pounds. She has brown hair and hazel eyes, and she's a Taurus. Her hobbies include singing, acting, aerobics, and spending time with great friends. Her ambition is to be a host for a national television show and to have a sizable family. Contestant or semi-finalist number 14, Kristen Johnson. Thank you, Kristen. Semi-finalist number 15 is Kenya Moore. Tell us why you would like to be a psychologist, as you so indicate.
Well, one of the reasons why I would like to be a psychologist, I strongly believe that whatever you do in your life, it has to be something that you enjoy. It has to be something that's a very high goal for you, that you want to achieve for the rest of your life until you reach that goal. It's very important to me to be a psychologist. I like helping people. I like understanding where they're coming from, and I like to be of assistance to people. And it really is something that I would love to do for the rest of my life and have a modeling career on the side. It makes me happy, and it makes me feel good about myself. Thank you.
Thank you, Kenya. Kenya is 17 years of age, and she is from Detroit. 5'9" tall and weighs 132 pounds. She has black hair and dark brown eyes, and she is an Aquarian. Says she enjoys dancing, racquetball, most all sports, and considers herself serious, ambitious, and optimistic. Semi-finalist number 15, Kenya Moore. Ladies and gentlemen, our remaining semi-finalists. Well, that concludes the personality and evening gown phase of the competition. So judges, at this time, please cast your ballots in both the areas of personality and evening gown.
And while the judges are casting their ballots, we have some entertainment for you that we hope that you'll enjoy. We're going to introduce a singing team. Sheree Reed has been singing locally for the past 12 years. She has performed for various fundraisers for Clyde Cleveland and William Lucas as an impressionist. She has performed at 2 local variety shows, and she was part of the cast of the Ron Milner musical, The Rhythm and Blues. She performed at the Afro-American Festival this past July, and Greg Stowe was also a member of the Rhythm and Blues. He has also starred in other great musicals such as Mama, I Want to Sing, Ain't Misbehavin', and The Martin Luther King Story. Please welcome Mr. Greg Stowe and Sheree Reed.
Live, yes. They are here, I'm quite sure. They gave us something to say about them, so they must be here. Here we go.
Hello, I'm Sheree Reed, and this is Greg Stowe.
Why were you late?
Because I had to get some hot water. Let's turn it up. Can barely hear my music. Yeah. Ooh, yeah. Yeah. Don't you want to dance? Clock strikes upon the hour and the sun begins to fade. Still enough time to figure out how to chase my blues away. I've got to ride up till now, 'cause the light of day can't show me how. 'Cause when the night falls, my lonely heart calls. I wanna dance with somebody. I wanna feel the heat with somebody. Yeah, I wanna dance with somebody.
got to bring the girls next time for them high notes. Girl, you are to me all that a woman should be, and I dedicate my love to you always.
A love like yours is rare. It must have been sent from up above, and I know we'll stay this way for always. And we both know.
And I dedicate my love to you always. And we both know that our love will
grow and forever it will be you and me. Yeah.
come with me, my sweet. Let's go make a family, and they will bring us joy for always.
Oh boy, I love you so. I can't find enough ways to let you know, but you can't be sure I'm yours for always. And we both know that our love will grow
Thank you very much, Greg Stow and Sheree Reed. We have a little bit of cleanup duty here. A few beads had a problem with, and Thomas has been kind enough to clean them up so that none of the ladies slip or fall. And give them a nice round of applause. The ladies are ready, and I know so are you, but we want to get this taken care of because we certainly don't want any accidents. Boy, you're never going to hear the end of this. Thank you, Tom. Thank you very much. Well, it looks like the semifinalists are ready for the swimsuit competition. Judges, get your pens ready, and let's welcome our first group of semifinalists. Nice round of applause, please, for our beautiful semifinalists in the 1989 Miss Michigan USA Pageant. Semifinalist number 1 is Deanna Lynn Miller. Deanna is 22 years old, and she's from Novi. She's 5 foot 5 inches tall and weighs 108 pounds. She has brown hair and green eyes, and she's a Pisces. Her hobbies include traveling, meeting new people, dancing, acting, shopping, and trying new and old Italian restaurants. This is semifinalist number 1, Deanna Miller.
Semi-finalist number 2 is Christine Barrett. Christine is 21 years old, and she's from Fraser. Her hobbies include snow skiing, tennis, and playing volleyball. And her ambition, it says here, is to finish her career goals and to raise a family and dedicate her time to charities. Describes herself as ambitious, dedicated, and honest. Semi-finalist number 2, Christine Barrett.
Semifinalist number 3 is Danielle Potter. Danielle is 20 years old, and she's from Bloomfield Hills. 5 foot 8 inches tall, she weighs 124 pounds. Danielle has brown hair and brown eyes, and she's a Taurus. Her hobbies include spending free time with friends and family, time alone, and working out. She describes herself as confident, independent, and happy. This is semifinalist number 3, Danielle Potter.
Semi-finalist number 4 is Wendy Gorsico. Wendy is 20 years old, and she is from Troy. She describes herself as sensitive, responsible, and determined. And her ambition is to become a corporate lawyer. Semi-finalist number 4, Wendy Gorsico.
Semifinalist number 5 is Heidi Swarthout. Heidi is 22 years old, and she's from Warren. She's 5 foot 6 inches tall, and she weighs 120 pounds. She has light brown hair and blue eyes. She's a moon child. Her hobbies include snow skiing, water skiing, bowling, and working out, and she describes herself as ambitious, loyal, and outgoing. This is semifinalist number 5, Heidi Swarthout.
Semi-finalist number 6 is Stephanie Patrick. Stephanie is 24 years of age, and she is from Flint. Her hobbies include writing poetry, classical ballet, and reading plays. She describes herself as optimistic, caring, and creative, and says she'd like to become a world-renowned stage and motion picture actress. Semi-finalist number 6, Stephanie Patrick.
Semifinalist number 7 is Christina Phillips. Christina is 18 years old, and she's from Taylor. 5 foot 5 inches tall, she weighs 109 pounds. She has brown hair and brown eyes, and she's a Libra. Her hobbies include physical fitness, skiing, swimming, reading, and folk art. She describes herself as outgoing, sensitive, and happy. This is semifinalist number 7, Christina Phillips.
And semi-finalist number 8 is Shelley Lynn Fick. Shelley is 18 years of age, and she is from Lapeer. Her hobbies include swimming, horseback riding, and working out. She says her ambition is to always do the best that she can do. Semi-finalist number 8, Shelley Lynn Fick.
Thank you, ladies. Nice round of applause for our first group of semifinalists. And at the same time, let's welcome our next group of semifinalists in the swimsuit competition. Semifinalist number 9 is Jill Warner. Jill is 20 years old and she's from Saginaw. She's 5 foot 9 inches tall, weighs 120 pounds. She has light brown hair and green eyes, and she's an Aries. Her hobbies include swimming, boating, exercising, and modeling. She describes herself as assertive, responsible, and optimistic. This is semifinalist number 9, Jill Ann Warner.
Semi-finalist number 10 is Barbara Patton. Barbara is 19 years of age and is from Livonia. She describes herself as friendly, energetic, and optimistic. And her ambition is to be a successful fashion show producer. She enjoys collecting giraffes and occasionally bowling. Semi-finalist number 10, Barbara Patton.
Semifinalist 11 is April Brown. April is 19 years old and she's from Brighton. She's 5 foot 10 inches tall and weighs 128 pounds. April is an Aries. Her hobbies are omnikinetics, circuit weight training, aerobics, running, and tennis. She describes herself as aiming for goals. Semifinalist number 11, April Brown.
Semifinalist number 12 is Beth Henningsen. Beth is 23 years old, and she is from Northville Township. She stands 5 foot 8 inches tall and weighs 110 pounds. She describes herself as honest, sincere, and outgoing, and says that she enjoys cooking, exercising, and horseback riding. Semi-finalist number 12, Beth Henningsen.
Semifinalist number 13 is Karen Finucane. Karen is 22 years old and she's from Birmingham. She's 5 foot 9 inches tall and weighs 125 pounds. Karen has dark brown hair and green eyes and she's a Scorpio. Her hobbies include swimming, running, weightlifting, aerobics, and modeling. She describes herself as outgoing, sincere, and ambitious. This is semifinalist number 13, Karen Finucane.
Semi-finalist number 14 is Kristen Johnson. Kristen is 20 years of age and she is from Jackson. She says her hobbies are skiing, acting, aerobics, and modeling. She describes herself as ambitious, friendly, and open-minded. Semi-finalist number 14, Kristen Johnson.
Semifinalist number 15 is Kenya Moore. Kenya is 17 years old, and she's from Detroit. She's 5 foot 9 inches tall and she weighs 132 pounds. Kenya has black hair and dark brown eyes, and she's an Aquarius. Her hobbies include dancing, horseback riding, racquetball, and all sports. She describes herself as serious, ambitious, and optimistic. This is semifinalist number 15, Kenya Moore.
Ladies and gentlemen, our remaining semifinalists.
Thank you, ladies.
Well, that concludes the swimsuit competition or the phase of this competition, and I will tell you that was some competition. Just please cast your ballots in the area of swimsuit. And while the contestants are changing, we would like to reintroduce to you two performers who were here just a few minutes ago, Greg Stowe and Sheree Reed. Please, ladies and gentlemen, if you please.
Y'all can clap for this one. It's my last time.
Miss USA Reed, where you going? missing you, till you come back to me. I don't know what I'm gonna do. For all of you, this is a love song. In case you haven't gathered, Sheree does all the hot stuff. But this goes out to those of you that know anything about being away from the one that you really love and the one that you care about. Being in those long, lonely places sometimes make the nights a little longer, a little colder. So when you're in those times, sometimes it's better to just reach down and remember the one that really cares. It's you gotta just know like this. You say,
Ladies and gentlemen, once again, Greg Stoll and Cherie Reed.
Thank you very much. While the tabulating is being done, we'd like to share some of the history of the Miss USA and Miss Universe pageant. The Miss USA and Miss Universe pageants initiated in 1952 and were held concurrently in Long Beach, California. The sister pageants moved to Miami Beach, Florida in 1960 and remained until 1972, when both events originated from the glamorous island of Puerto Rico. In 1973, the Miss USA pageant originated in New York City. From 1974 through 1976, the Miss USA pageant was telecast live from the International Convention Center in Niagara Falls, New York. The pageant then moved south in 1977 to the historic community of Charleston, South Carolina, where it remained until 1979, when the pageant site became the beautiful Gulf Coast of Mississippi for the next 4 years. In 1983, the pageant moved to Knoxville, Tennessee, the World's Fair city. Lakeland, Florida was the site of the 1984 and 85 Miss USA pageants. Miami played host in 1986, Albuquerque, Mexico in 1987, and the 1988 pageant aired live from El Paso, Texas. The 1989 Miss USA pageant will be coming live on CBS this February 28th from Mobile, Alabama, and we hope that you'll tune in and watch as one of these lucky young ladies will represent Michigan.
Now, during the interim, developments in live satellite transmission permitted staging the Miss Universe pageant in virtually any corner of the world. From Athens in 1973, the pageant traveled on to Manila, El Salvador, Central America, Hong Kong, Acapulco, Perth, Australia, Seoul, Korea, Lima, Peru, and in 1983 back to the United States in St. Louis, Missouri. In Miami, Florida for 1984 and 85, Panama in 1986, and Indonesia in 1987. The 1989 Miss Universe pageant will be held in Taiwan. The Procter & Gamble company has been the sole sponsor of the Miss USA and Miss Universe telecasts since 1960, and both pageants have been seen live on the CBS television network. We are proud that they have added the Miss Teen USA pageant to their programming roster as well. The 1989 Miss USA pageant will be telecast live from Mobile, Alabama, as you say.
That's right. Excuse me. Until 1965, both pageants were staged in the same week. Currently, the Miss USA pageant is produced approximately 12 weeks prior to the Miss Universe pageant. There are 51 contestants in the Miss USA pageant. There are 50 from each state, of course, and the District of Columbia. The winner of the Miss USA pageant has the honor of participating as our country's delegate in the Miss Universe pageant. Miss USA travels throughout the country and the globe, making personal appearances during her year of reign. And the next thing on our script says that the semifinalists are ready, and they might be, but I don't think the tabulator is. He's not. Okay, so that means that...
Filler.
Filler. I don't know him. Do you know him? Filler. Okay, well, I'll tell you what we'll do here.
A few things.
We can do a couple of things, but that means we can't do them later. So
That's correct, but that's all right. Maybe later will be okay.
Okay, I hope so. How about if we talk about prizes for Miss Michigan USA 1989? Miss Michigan USA 1989 will receive a fabulous all-expense-paid trip to compete in the 1989 Miss USA pageant. She will also receive a full-length natural blue fox fur coat. Lisa, would you put that beautiful coat on and step out on stage and model it for me, please? Thank you, darling. This beautiful natural blue fox fur coat is provided in conjunction with Fashion Furs by J.C. Penney's. And our 1986 Miss Michigan USA, Lisa Bernardi, is slipping it on now, and she will show it to you on stage. Miss Michigan USA 1989 will also receive a gift certificate valued at $300 from Couture Boutique. This lovely full-length natural blue fox fur is provided in conjunction with Fashion Furs by J.C. Penney Northland. Lisa tried to become Miss Michigan USA 1989 during rehearsal today, but it didn't work. Thank you, Lisa. Isn't she lovely? We were so proud to have her represent our state in Miami in 1986. Miss Michigan USA 1989 will also receive a cocktail dress from Pat McDonough International for Miss Michigan USA's use during the Miss USA pageant and throughout her reign. She will receive 1 year's hair care services and products courtesy of Peter's Place for Hair in Birmingham, and a day of beauty courtesy of Tamara Institute to Beauty.
And since the list is long, I'll carry on with the second half. She will also receive a model's portfolio shooting courtesy of Visions Unlimited, a $1,000 cash award, and $200 spending dollars at the Miss USA pageant, a beautifully engraved trophy, sparkling crown and banner, presentation bouquet, a wardrobe for Miss Michigan USA's use at the Miss USA pageant, courtesy of Pageants Plus Incorporated, waterbed courtesy of Waterbeds Plus in Utica, and a photo shooting courtesy of Gary Ryan, Ryan Photographic Incorporated.
The first runner-up will receive a floral bouquet and trophy. The second, third, and fourth runners-up will also receive floral bouquets and wall plaques. All contestants will receive caboodles of California Beauty Organizer. The caboodles are in, by the way, ladies, and you may pick up your caboodles when you leave this evening. They'll be in your dressing rooms. One for each contestant will be put into the dressing rooms. Be sure to pick one up on your way out. And
Would you like to explain what a caboodle is?
A caboodle. A caboodle is like a fishing tackle box. It's a cosmetic organizer, and it's pink instead of brown or gray or the colors that your dad or boyfriend uses to go fishing with. It's pink and it's lovely, and it's nice for you to put your makeup in and your cosmetics in it so you can carry the whole kit and caboodle.
How did you think up that story?
Well, I just got the high sign, which means that we have some information that I'm sure you're interested in. It looks like the semifinalists are ready, and we're ready for the announcement of the 5 finalists. I'm going to escort the ladies on stage, so excuse me.
Ladies and gentlemen, our 15 lovely semi-finalists. Oh, please, keep it up. Now, one of these lovely young ladies will represent Michigan in the 1989 Miss Michigan USA as it is telecast live from Mobile, Alabama. May I have the envelope, please? Such a formal statement.
Yes, I know it is. Once again, the announcement of the names are in no particular order. The tabulations for tonight's pageants are being done by Brian Ivy of Visual Services Incorporated. Thank you, Brian.
Would you like to do the honors?
saying so. You're saving the best part for you, right?
Yeah,
I
of
see.
course I
get
am.
it. Okay. Well, we want to first of all thank all of the semifinalists. Once again, I want to reiterate on what a fabulous group of people have been involved in the 1989 Miss Michigan USA Pageant. And of this group that's standing here, I would have no objections to any one of them being among the group of 5 finalists. The name of the 5 finalists include finalist number 1, Karen Finucane. Finalist number 2, Kenya Moore. Finalist number 5, Kristen Johnson. The next young lady who has a chance of earning the right to represent Michigan at the Miss USA pageant is Danielle Potter. And the last young lady who will have the opportunity to compete for the title of Miss Michigan USA is Beth Henningsen. There you have the 5 finalists for the title of Miss Michigan USA 1989. To our semifinalists, I say thank you very much. Best of luck to you. Thank you. One of these young ladies will represent Michigan live on CBS this February during the Miss USA pageant. And in just a moment, we're going to talk with each of them individually. They're each going to be asked the same question. We're going to hold 4 of them at a time in the forum so that they can't hear how the contestants before them answer the question. So at this time, I'll ask finalist number 1 to remain on stage. While the balance of the contestants retire to the forum, they'll be escorted by staff members. Put your phone in your pocket. Put your phone in your pocket. Okay, maybe I did. Let me check.
I was worried. I thought I lost this question.
No, you didn't. If you'll take Karen center stage. No. Go ahead, and I'll find it and bring it to you. Okay, thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, our first finalist, Karen Finucane. If you could write the ingredients for Miss Michigan USA, what would they be and why?
Thank you, Tom. Well, first of all, the position of Miss Michigan involves a lot of responsibility. So I'd say the first ingredient is definitely responsibility. I think she needs to be sincere, outgoing, friendly, and very, very responsible. Thank you.
Thank you. Karen Finucane. Finalist number 1, Karen Finucane. Thank you, Karen. Finalist number 2 is Kenya Moore. Kenya, if you could write the ingredients for Miss Michigan USA, what would they be and why?
Well, if I can write the ingredients for Miss Michigan USA, she would be together a well-rounded human being. She would have confidence in herself, self-security. She would be beautiful, intelligent, and always know how to carry herself in front of others. She would always conduct herself as a lady, and she would represent Michigan, the United States, and all over the world as anyone can. The beautiful way, the only way, the American way. Thank you.
Thank you, Kenya. Finalist number 2 Kenya Moore.
We'd like you to walk the ramp so the judges can take one final look, okay?
It helps in scoring.
Well, they're making an important decision, and so we want them to have as much of opportunity to listen and see. The judges are making their decision on their final ballots based upon not only overall appearance and poise, but also upon the contestants' ability to think on their feet.
Finalist number 2, Kenya Moore. Thank you, Kenya. Finalist number 3 is Kristen Johnson. Kristen, if you could write the ingredients for Miss Michigan USA, what would they be and why?
I would first have a generous portion of poise, beauty inside and out, add a little bit of pizzazz, a little bit of glamour, and a heap of confidence. And that makes enough to go around to become Miss Michigan, not only Miss Michigan, Miss USA.
Thank you. Finalist number 3, Kristen Johnson. Once again, finalist number 3, Kristen Johnson. Finalist number 4 is Danielle Potter. Danielle, if you could write the ingredients for Miss Michigan USA, what would they be and why?
A whole lot of confidence, and a whole lot of ambition to want to be Miss Michigan USA, because that's what you got to have. You got to want to be here, and I want to be here.
Thank you, Danielle. Finalist number 4, Danielle Potter. And finalist number 5, Beth Henningsen. Beth, if you could write the ingredients for Miss Michigan USA, what would they be and why?
I think Miss USA has to be extremely outgoing because she is constantly on the go. She's constantly doing different appearances and meeting other young women like herself who would like to be Miss USA. I think it's also very important that she's honest and sincere and very hardworking. I think all those qualities equal a very good person and would make a very good Miss USA. Thank you.
Thank you, Beth. Finalist number 5, Beth Henningsen.
At this time, we'd like to welcome back the balance of the finalists so that the judges can take one final look at them on stage. Please welcome back the finalists
Our
for the
finalist, Karen
1989.
Kenya Moore. Oh, I guess we're going backwards. Danielle Potter, Kristen Johnson, Kenya Moore, and Karen Fanougan. As our judges take one last look at our 5 finalists, please cast that ballot, our final ballot, which will determine who our runners-ups are and who our Miss Michigan USA 1989 will be.
Thank you, Tom. And while the final tabulations are being completed, we'd like to take this opportunity to introduce you to some very special people. Thank you, ladies. You can retire backstage and relax for a few moments while the tabulating is being done.
Our 5 finalists.
Let's give them a nice warm round of applause, please. Thank you. We have a number of thank yous that I would like to share at this time, because if I don't do them now, it'll be too late. The show will be over and I will have not given people their propers. And tonight, the first person that I want to thank is a young lady who has been a very important factor in my life as a state pageant director. I travel a lot between Toronto, Michigan, and Ohio, She's here based in the Detroit area and gives the pageant the connection that it needs to make it solid and to make it work. She's my right hand, my left hand, my right foot, my left foot. She's the Associate Pageant Director for the 1989 Miss Michigan USA Pageant, and she's one of my best friends. Please welcome Ms. Linda O'Brien. Linda, where are you?
She's one of those shy types. She doesn't like to come out in public.
She did this yesterday, but we're going to get her out here tonight before the show is over. We also want to thank a number of people who have been helpful. There she is. Come on up, Linda.
I took Tony to the back so she could get ready for her farewell speech. But I think that we would like to thank, both Corinne and I, one group of people that I'm not sure if we've ever done this before. We have an incredible group of contestants this year. I'm glad I'm not sitting at the judging table. It's much easier to direct them than actually have to do the balloting. But the contestants have had an incredible amount of direction. They've had a lot of love, a lot of guidance, and I think that moms and dads should put your hands together for yourselves, because I think you've done a wonderful job. Congratulations.
Thank you, Linda. I couldn't have said that any nicer. No, I don't think so. It was beautiful. Thank you. Thank you for everything. I love you. We'd also like to thank Debbie Marshall and the staff of the Novi Hilton for all of their help. They're always right there when we need them. The Jordan family of Couture Boutique, Kathy Rich, Barbara Bleish of Burlington Executive Center, Brian Ivy, Visual Services Incorporated for tabulations, Angelique Bernardi, choreographer, Melissa Sinkovicz, choreographer. President's Tuxedo fitted all of our hosts, hostesses, the assistants. Tom, of course, is dressed by President's Tuxedo. We want to thank them for providing their tuxedos this evening. Kathy Kaczynski, we'd like to thank you for being a part of our event and helping with the contestants. We also want to thank Marcella Wicker, Tanya Zahara, Debbie Warren, Stephanie Creeksum from Peter's Place for Hair and Company in Birmingham. Kim Fawaz, Julie O'Brien, Debbie O'Brien, Michelle Beister, Tina Beister, Cheryl O'Brien, Sue Tichjens, Ava Wagner, Brandon Wagner. All of you have been such an instrumental part in making this pageant come together by being wherever we needed you, whenever we needed you, and we thank you very, very much for that. We'd also like to thank Bob Plant, Mike O'Brien, and Joe O'Brien for their assistance in the security department. We also want to thank Dan Criswell and Lisa Mountain, who are not only our video production people, but they also worked very diligently as nighttime security, doing bed checks and helping us an awful lot to keep the girls organized and together. Thanks to Michael Landis, our official pageant photographer, Visions Unlimited, and a special thank you to our gentlemen backstage who are running the soundboard and helping do the sets and the stage, Pegasus Lighting and Sound. Thank you very much for your involvement. The task of determining who will become Miss Michigan USA is not one that I personally would want to undertake. As I said before, each of these lovely young women that you've seen tonight has something special to offer to the title of Miss Michigan USA. And at this time, we'd like to introduce the distinguished panel of people who are here tonight to select Miss Michigan USA 1989.
Well, our first judge is an actor, director, and author. Tom Logan has directed over 300 national and international commercials. The director of directors from such top 10 shows as Miami Vice, Falcon Crest, and The Young and the Restless. Tom has starred in over 100 national commercials, McDonald's, Coke, Honda, Ford, to name a few, and has been co-starring roles in such primetime television series as Chips, James at 16, The Hardy Boys, Project UFO, What's Happening, and many more. Tom has had principal roles in The Young and Restless, Days of Our Lives, Capital, and has starred in 7 motion pictures. Tom currently plays Gary, Tiffany's assistant, on a reoccurring role on the #1 daytime soap, General Hospital. Please welcome Mr. Tom Logan.
Our next judge is representing IMG Models in New York. She has been involved in fashion licensing on a corporate level for more than 3 years prior to transferring to the agency division. A graduate of the Fashion Institute of Technology, her background includes fashion design and fashion merchandising. IMG Models is responsible for promoting careers such as Julie Anderson and Carrie Anderson, to name just a few. Please welcome, if you will, Ms. Joan Donovan.
Our next judge is the head of makeup artist and assistant manager at Tamara Health and Beauty Institute, whose services include European facials, manicures, pedicures, hydrotherapy treatments, and the most effective skin care and makeup services available. A native of Toronto, Deborah has had extensive training in modeling, makeup artistry, and also has a degree in business. Please welcome Deborah Murray.
Our next judge has been involved in the modeling and fashion industry since 1983. His credits include numerous runway and hair shows, as well as a commercial for the popular Club lipsticks. Pageants are not new to him, as in 1984 he was the second runner-up to Mr. Motor City, a semi-finalist in Mr. Photogenic for Mr. Black Michigan 1988, and a finalist for Remy Martin Man of the Night contest 1986, 1987, and currently in 1988. A finalist for representing neo-style eyewear, he is currently venturing into an acting career. Please welcome Mr. Neil Willis.
Our next judge is a singer, actor, and dancer. Miss Ray appeared in Broadway plays Rhythm and Blues and Hallelujah, Hallelujah. She was a co-host on WJBK's Talent Search and a singer with the Detroit Sound Review. For the past 7 years, Barbara's involvement in the modeling industry has been in the areas of print, runway, television commercials, and auto show narration for the Detroit Auto Dealers Association. Formerly Miss Black World Michigan 1983 and Miss Thunderbird 1983, she enjoys promotional tours throughout the eastern states and an appearance on the talk show New Scope. Please welcome Miss Barbara Ray.
Our next judge is the Talent and Casting Director for Productions Plus, Inc. She has quite an extensive background in advertising, where she gained valuable experience working on national automotive advertisements, plus her experience spans to the camera, both in front and behind the scenes. Her experience in the fashion industry also includes being a photo stylist and a fashion coordinator. Please welcome Ms. Trish Damon.
And our last judge is a multi-talented commercial photographer who has won international recognition and awards for his many artistic talents. Numerous national models, actors, and Playboy playmates owe their beginnings to Gary. His background as a prominent stylist, responsible for the taste factor in many well-known television and print ad campaigns, has been a catalyst in his becoming a photographer with a unique twist in that he can design and do makeovers for private and professional purposes. Some locally known celebrities who have been in front of his lenses are Christina and Kathy Ford, Cleo the astrologist, Kirk Gibson, Florian Marks, and Tommy Hearns, just to name a few. Please welcome Mr. Gary Ryan.
Thank you to our distinguished panel of judges and to those who made this a special Miss Michigan USA pageant. We'd also like to take this opportunity to introduce a few people who are in the audience with us. I'd like them to stand and take a bow. First of all, I'd like to introduce a lovely, lovely young lady who represented Michigan in the Miss Teen USA pageant in San Bernardino, California. She's very special to us, and I hope she's around and hasn't disappeared. Is she backstage? I hope so. Okay. Please welcome Ms. Melissa Sinkovics. Melissa, come on up. Thank you. It's nice to have you. Melissa worked along with Angelique Bernardi to choreograph the opening production number, which I think was pretty great. And I think they deserve a big round of applause for that.
Yes, they do.
You have to realize something that it hit me like, wow, I didn't realize that this was different this year, but it was different. Last year, we had rehearsals for 4 weeks prior to our state pageant. Every Friday for 4 weeks, we met with our contestants, and we gave them basic steps to take home to practice to learn for their production number. Well, this year, the ladies checked into the hotel at 1 p.m. on Friday, and that was the first time we had ever met most of them. Some of them had been met, in fact, all of them have been met by one or the other of the pageant staff through their personal interviews. But in terms of getting together to learn and to work together to put together a production, that was the first day. So within 48 hours, these young women put together a production number, stage routines, and the smiles that you saw on stage tonight that made me really proud. And that was special thanks to them as the contestants, and a special thanks to Angelique and to Melissa for taking the time to do it for you, to put it together. Very proud of you. Did a great job. I'd also like to introduce the Junior Miss from Michigan. She is going to be assisting in the awards presentations tonight. Cynthia Paul, if you're here, I'd like you to stand up or step up on stage. There she is. Hi, Cindy. Cynthia has been active in our pageant systems for quite a while, and of course enters other pageants as well, and is currently representing Michigan in the Junior Miss pageant. Gosh, how are we doing? Pretty close. I need to stretch. I love that. People go, stretch. Right. Okay. We used all this time up before. You know what? I think we have some filler. You're filler, aren't you? He's gonna sing. Is that all right? In a few minutes, we will have a new Miss Michigan USA. But in the meantime, while the tabulating is being done, we'd like to reintroduce my very handsome and debonair co-host, Mr. Tom Mazzara. Thank you, Tom.
There we go. I certainly hope we have some Elvis fans out there. Do we? Some. Good. The rendition I have is Three Blind Mice, and I know you will not like that. All right, please. Well, since my baby left me, I found a new place to dwell. Well, it's down at the end of Lonely Street, and heartbreak will tell. I get so lonely, baby, and I get so lonely, I could die. Although it's always crowded, you still have room for broken-hearted lovers to cry away their gloom. The desk clerks dressed in black, they've been so long on Lonely Street, they ain't never come back. Well, I get so lonely, baby, and I get so lonely, I get so lonely, I could die. So if your baby leaves you and you gotta tell the tale, well, it's down at the end of Lonely Street, and I will tell. Well, I get so lonely, and I get so lonely, I get so lonely, I could die. Although it's always crowded, you still can find some room for broken-hearted lovers to cry away their gloom. Oh, baby, I get so lonely, baby, and I get so lonely, I get so lonely, I could die. Thank you. Good, we got some Elvis fans out there. We got our next tune coming up, I'm sure you will like. We're caught in a trap. I can't walk out because I love you too much, baby. Yeah, yeah. What can't you see? What you're doing to me? When you don't believe a word I say to you, we can't go on together with suspicious minds, and we can't build our dream on suspicious minds. So that old friend I know drops by to say hello. What I see is suspicion in your eyes. Oh no, here we go again, asking where I've been. You can't see these tears I really have cried. Mr. Elvis Presley. Thank you. I'm going to end with one of my favorite entertainers, Mr. Bobby Darin. Oh, that shark had such deep vein, and he shows it pearly white, just a jackknife as old Mickey Bay, yeah, but he keeps it out of sight. When that shark fights with those teeth, dear, scarlet billows start to spread. Fancy gloves, oh, where's old Mickey Bay? So there's never a trace of red. On the sidewalk, Sunday morning, lies a body just oozing light. Someone's sneaking around that corner. Well, could that someone be Mac tonight? There's a tugboat, oh no, down by the river, don't you know, where a cement bag just dripping on down. That cement is just sticks there for the weight, dear. Bible gets you chair, old Mackey's back in town. Yeah, he got Louis Miller, he disappeared, dear, after drawing out all of his hard-earned cash. And old Mickey's fed just like a sailor. Well, could it be our boys done something rash? I said, Billy Diver, hey, Susie Tawdry, look out, Miss Lottie Lee, hey, those Lucy Brown. Well, that light goes on that white face. Now that Maggie's back in town. I said, Jenny Diver, whoa, whoa, yeah, Susie Tawdry, look out, Miss Lottie Lee, hey, no Lucy Brown. Well, that light goes on that right face. Now that Maggie's back in town. Look out, baby, old Maggie's back in town. Woo! Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Tom. While we await the judge's final decision and before we bring back all of the contestants for the 1989 Miss Michigan USA Pageant, I'd like to introduce you to a very lovely young lady who I'm very proud to say I have been associated with during the past year. She very beautifully represented Michigan in the 1988 Miss USA Pageant in El Paso, Texas. Please welcome Miss Anthonia Dotson.
Has been a very memorable year for me. It all began on this very same stage, November 29, 1987. Being chosen as Michigan's state representative for the 1988 Miss USA Pageant was only the beginning. Bestowed upon me was not only the title of Miss Michigan USA, but that of a Goodwill Ambassador for the state of Michigan. I had the distinct honor of representing the state of Michigan in the nationally televised Miss USA Pageant, which aired March the 1st live from El Paso, Texas on CBS. I've made appearances on behalf of the Muscular Dystrophy Association, United Negro College Fund, and several youth organizations. This past February, I had the distinct honor of appearing at the Madison Square Gardens in New York City along with LaToya Jackson, the New York Knicks, and the Detroit Pistons for the Say No to Drugs campaign. I've made appearances throughout the state of Michigan, Boston, Kentucky, and Toronto, Canada. During my year of reign, I've received an incredible amount of media coverage from channels 2, 4, 7, and 62. I've been featured in Star Magazine of New York City, and I've received a great deal of coverage from the Detroit Free Press, which traveled to El Paso, Texas during my 3.5-week stay to do a feature article on myself as a contestant in the Miss USA Pageant. This year, I've been featured in 2 nationally televised commercials and a motion picture film. If I had to choose a highlight of my reign as Miss Michigan USA, it would be the distinct honor of meeting President-elect George Bush during his visit at the Michigan State Fair. I could go on and on about the appearances I made, too numerous to name, but these are just some of the highlights that have made my year fantastic. At this time, I would like to acknowledge a very few special people that have helped make this year so special to me. First of all, I would like to thank Universe Inc. for establishing such a wonderful opportunity for young women like myself. This system has allowed so many of us to showcase our talents and open doors to career opportunities that may not have been if it were not for this system. To my family, thank you for having faith in me and for supporting me throughout every step of the way. I love you. Thanks to Corinne, Gary, Ingrid, and Nicole for making all of those rough days at the USA Pageant seem like a piece of cake. And last, but certainly not least, thank you, Linda, for being here for me. You helped answer all of my questions, ease all of my fears, erase all of my doubts, and you've not only been an advisor, but a very good friend. To all of the contestants, no matter what the decision here tonight, you are all winners. Although only one young woman will walk away with the crown, you have no reason to feel ashamed. I've competed throughout all walks of life without obtaining my goal the first time. But instead of feeling down, I've learned where I made my mistakes, improved in those areas, and came back even stronger the second time and achieved my goals. So that familiar motto still holds true. If at first you don't succeed, try again. To my successor, this is the beginning of something extremely precious and valuable to you. You will be among a very select group of women to experience what most women only dream of. Hold on to every moment. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Antonia Dodson, Miss Michigan USA 1988.
Thank you, Tony. She's really a really special person, and thank you, ladies, for acknowledging her in your own special way. That was great. This is hard. At this time, we'd like to welcome back the 5 finalists on stage so that you can take one final look at them before we announce the runners-up and the winners. As we wait for the judges' final decision, Tom has selected a special tune that he'd like to present to our 5 finalists at this time. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the finalists and Mr. Tom Mazzaro.
I can see
want to remember how it feels to touch you, how I feel so alive since I found you, looking through the eyes of love. Ladies and gentlemen, our 5 finalists.
Thank you, ladies, and thank you, Tom. Well, it's time to welcome back all of the contestants in the 1989 Miss Michigan USA Pageant. Ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together for our contestants. Before we announce the names of our runners-up in Miss Michigan USA 1989, we have one more special award. Mr. Ivey, do you have the ballot for the contestant's choice? The contestants were asked to vote for the contestant that if they were members of the judging panel, they would vote for as Miss Michigan USA. Now, their decision holds no water with our official judging panel. Thank you, Brian. Just hang on right there. I'll just hold this one for now. And that's why we don't make this announcement until this point in the competition, and so as not to influence our judges, of course. This award is referred to as the Contestant's Choice Award, and Lisa Bernardi will present this award to this year's recipient of the Contestant's Choice. You're here as always. Tom, I can't get too nervous. I can't open. Contestant's Choice is Danielle Potter. It's quite an honor.
And now, if I may, have the envelope, please. Thank you. First of all, I'd like to say congratulations to all of you, and best wishes. I'd like to say that we would be proud if any one of you represented Michigan in the USA pageant upcoming.
We have our awards presenters on stage.
Our 4th runner-up is Miss Kenya Moore. Our 3rd runner-up is Miss Beth Henningsen. Our 2nd runner-up is Miss Kristen Johnson.
The position of the 1st runner-up is a very important position, for if any reason during her reign our new Miss Michigan USA is unable to carry out her duties, such as becoming Miss USA, the 1st runner-up will automatically assume the responsibilities. Tom will read the name of the 1st runner-up and then Miss Michigan USA 1989.
Our 1st runner-up is Miss Danielle Potter. Miss Michigan USA 1989 is Karen Fanugan.
"22-year-old Karen Lynn Finucane is from Birmingham. She's 5 foot 9 inches tall and weighs 125 pounds. She has dark brown hair and green eyes, and she's a Scorpio. Her hobbies include swimming, running, weightlifting, aerobics, and modeling. She describes herself as outgoing, sincere. Thank you, Ingrid. Sincere and ambitious. Her ambition is to win a CRIO Award in advertising by using her degree in advertising from Michigan State University. Greatest person in the world to Karen is Paul Newman. 22-year-old Karen Lynn Finucane, Birmingham, Michigan, Miss Michigan USA 1989. Karen will represent Michigan in the 1989 Miss USA Pageant as it's televised live this February 28th on CBS. Be sure to be there. On behalf of the Miss Michigan USA Pageant, Linda O'Brien, Tom Mazzaro, Antonia Dodson, and the new Miss Michigan USA, Karen Lynn Finucane, I'm Corinne Mosen-Grizel saying thank you for being a part of this day. Good night and God bless you. Thank you, Tom.